So now I'm going to work on this eye. I'm going to build up in the same way, add in the same colors. So again, I'm going to speed this up so you don't have to watch me do everything, but I'm going to apply the same principles. So I'm going to probably draw in this light area, then kind of build out these shadows even more, and then go into the eye, start building out the details. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, so let's get started on that. So now that I have both of my eyes completed, I'm going to show you them in wireframe so you can see kind of how much detail I spent and put into them. And for them to really look like eyes, you should really spend the time and put in all these different shadows and shades, even if it kind of looks funky when you're super close up like I am. So like if I get really close, they look kind of weird, but further back, they definitely look better. The same kind of goes for when I was working on the rings. Any kind of chunk of shine you see, you can make a new color and everything like that. And never be afraid to like try out a color and play with the opacity. And that really kind of helps your overall picture. So I'm going to show you them in wireframe. Again, if you ever want to see your image in wireframe, you can use the hotkeys Control Y, and you'll actually be able to see the like tremendous amount of detail that's in there. Like you can, I'll zoom in. you can see all my lines, my overlapping, and even if you were to look at this, you can see that it's a face now, a face and a hand. And that's what you want at the end of the day, is that like with your wireframe, it actually looks like that. So I'm going to turn it back to normal. Again, to do that, Control Y. And now we're going to work on her lips. We're going to work on her lips right here. So here's her image. I only have a little bit of her lips. So if you have teeth or anything like that, you can build out each tooth in the same way that I did the eyes. And you'll notice that this eye, like I put in this like pink area because you can kind of see it in the image. And this side, it was kind of less that way because it's more in the shadow. So I selected colors from this eye to kind of match this eye, and I did that with the eyedropper tool. And again, if you want to come back in here, and I might do it towards the end, I might go back in and like sharpen up this nose and sharpen up some of the shadows, but it kind of works best to kind of go from one heavy detail area to another, and now we're going to start working on the lips. So with that said, I'm going to keep it on my face detail layer. I have no problem using this layer also for my lips. But if you want to, and you want your eyes to be on a separate layer, you of course can change the face details to an eye layer and then make a separate one for the mouth and a separate one for the eyebrows. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw in these lips. And again, you want to work from base up. So I'm going to draw her mouth area, including this area. I'm going to draw the whole shape right here and then build up on it. And it works really the best. You wouldn't want to put like a heavy detail, like I wouldn't want to work on her teeth maybe that you're seeing right here. Let's turn off these layers so you can kind of see the picture better. You can see a little bit of her teeth right there. You wouldn't want to start with her teeth and work back because then you get these weird gaps between it. It works better to work from base and build up. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw her lips, draw in the shadow, and draw in her teeth. So let's do that. I'm going to turn this off for a second so I can see her lip. Lip goes right there. Okay.